Hi guys, JT here. Today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Bundle Sniper Elite Classics Collection of July 2025. To help me answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and have the opportunity to gain early access to videos of buying a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. Your support means the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Sniper Elite 5, a third-person stealth action game that puts you behind the scope of Carl Fairburn, a grizzled sniper who's somehow less interesting than the bullets he fires. If you're here for cinematic storytelling or a deep protagonist arc, you'll be disappointed. But if you love long-range kills and sneaking through Nazi territory, there's still fun to be had. You'll start slow, with a clunky tutorial and dull cutscenes that don't exactly set the world on fire. But once the levels open up, the game finds its stride. Missions like Spy Academy show what Sniper Elite 5 does best, giving you sprawling, semi-linear maps to infiltrate, scout, and take down targets from a distance. Taking the perfect shot under cover of a passing plane or outsmarting enemy patrols with traps can be incredibly satisfying. However, close quarters combat feels dated, as if the game's trying to be Splinter Cell without the finesse. The sniping is strong, but it often takes a back seat to underwhelming stealth sections and weak enemy AI. Even the series' signature X-ray kill cams feel out of place, too silly to be gritty, too tame to be shocking. Crank the difficulty to authentic and you'll find a richer, more engaging experience. Multiplayer modes like co-op and invasion system breathe new life into the gameplay, forcing you to adapt and stay sharp. Sniper Elite 5 does not completely miss, but it hits just left of the bullseye. It is worth playing with the right settings and expectations. At number 2 we have Sniper Elite 4, a game that delivers a visceral World War II shooter experience that centers on precision sniping and gruesome encounters. Set in Italy during the war, the game offers a mix of single-player, co-op, and competitive modes, all focused on stealth and sniping. Initially, you might approach Sniper Elite 4 as a stealth game, sneaking past enemies and carefully picking off fascist officers with silent shots. However, the game truly comes alive when you treat it more like a shooter with tactical stealth elements. While it lacks the playful gadgets of Hitman or Metal Gear Solid, it provides a unique experience of luring enemies with sound and setting explosive traps. The campaign missions immerse you in vast maps, where you must foil Nazi schemes. While the story and characters may be uninspiring, the missions themselves offer thrilling scenarios. There are no hand-holding instructions. You're on your own against AI soldiers guarding various objectives. You'll use binoculars to tag enemies, a sniper rifle, SMG, pistol, medkits, mines, and satchel charges to achieve your goals. The sniping mechanics, a core aspect of the game, are well executed. You can choose between simplified ballistics or the more challenging inclusion of gravity and wind. The slow-mo X-ray shots of bullets impacting skulls add a gruesome touch to the experience. In co-op, Sniper Elite 4 truly shines. The campaign missions become more engaging with a friend to watch your back. The AI enemies, although not entirely foolproof, offer a reasonable challenge. Multiplayer modes add variety, with modes like No Cross Team Deathmatch offering unique sniping challenges. While the shooting mechanics could be improved for multiplayer, the game excels in aspects like positioning and sound suppression. In summary, Sniper Elite 4 offers a gripping sniping experience set in World War II Italy. Whether you prefer to approach missions with silence and precision, or choose a more action-packed route, the game accommodates both styles. Its co-op mode enhances the fun, while multiplayer modes provide additional depth. Despite minor flaws, Sniper Elite 4 delivers a satisfying sniping adventure. At number 3 we have Sniper Elite 3, a third-person stealth shooter that puts you behind enemy lines with a rifle and a choice: go loud or ghost your way to victory. You'll explore big open missions with multiple approaches, sniping from cliffs, sneaking through tents, and setting traps for unsuspecting Nazis. The ballistic system shines when you turn off assists and trust your gut to make insane long shots. It's those moments, nailing a moving target across a canyon, that hits hardest. But it's not all smooth. The AI is either brain dead or psychic, and the bugs can be straight up hilarious or rage-inducing. 1 second you're a ghost, the next some dude who walked into a wall spots you through a rock. The camera is janky, the FOV is tight, and the audio mix is a mess, such as enemies whispering sweet nothings from miles away. Still, the core loop is addicting. Sniping just feels good. Multiplayer is surprisingly strong, especially in no cross mode where it's pure sniper versus sniper action. You can tweak server rules, play as a spotter, or go full lone wolf. It's limited in maps, but what's there is solid. Sniper Elite 3 feels like a throwback, sometimes to the good old days, sometimes to old school jank. If you're willing to overlook some technical messiness, there's a rewarding sniping sandbox here that respects patience and creativity. Just save often, play smart, and don't expect perfection. It's messy fun with a rifle, exactly what you signed up for. And number 4 we have Sniper Elite 3 Season Pass. The Sniper Elite 3 Season Pass gives you a big pile of DLC, 4 extra campaign missions, 8 weapon packs, and a few multiplayer skins. You'll need the base game to play any of it, but if you're already a fan of the sniping sandbox, this adds some decent bang for your buck, especially in a bundle. The best part of it all is the 3-part Save Churchill mini-campaign. It is not revolutionary, but it gives you more of what you came for: long-range kills, open-ended stealth, and tactical gameplay. These missions feel a bit more linear than the main story, but they still give you room to breathe and plan. The finale adds some spicy new twists, like mortar dodging and traps, even if the ending falls kinda flat. Target Hitler, Hunt the Grey Wolf sounds cooler than it plays. It is short, slow-paced, and more about guessing which Hitler is real than stacking up kill shots. Fun once, but forgettable. As for the weapons, there's a ton of them, but you'll probably only stick with a few. Still, trying out a silenced pistol or camo rifle in the firing range is a neat bonus. The skins? Meh, unless you're into multiplayer. The biggest knock is value. At full price from the store, it's rough, but in a bundle, it is absolutely worth it. You get more missions, more toys, and more slow-mo X-ray kills. What else do you really need? And number 5 we have Sniper Elite V2 Remastered, a revamped version of the 2012 stealth shooter, aiming to bring modern polish to a World War II classic. You get updated visuals, smoother performance, and all the DLC packed in, giving you plenty of missions to snipe through. The upgraded graphics are decent, with better lighting and added effects like God rays and dynamic shadows, but some textures still look stuck in the past. Controls remain clunky, and while the game runs at 60 FPS, it is not immune to crashes and bugs. Sound design is still the MVP. You'll time your shots with distant cannon blasts or ambient noise, using sound as a weapon just as much as your rifle. Every suppressed shot or bone-shattering kill cam still hits hard. Missions are short and sweet, usually 15 to 20 minutes, but pacing stays tight and the sandbox approach rewards creativity. Multiplayer is fun when lobbies are stable, but netcode issues can tank the experience. Still, the remaster keeps the heart of Sniper Elite V2 intact, sneaking through war-torn streets, lining up impossible shots, and pulling off satisfying kills from across the map. Kill Tally mode adds replay value, letting you hold out against waves of enemies. What about the story? It is bare bones at best. You're an American sniper in the final days of World War II, tasked with hunting Nazi scientists before the Soviets get them. That's about it. The narrative is mostly just a reason to get you from one mission to the next, and the cutscenes are short and forgettable. If you're returning for nostalgia or checking it out for the first time, you'll find plenty to like here, as long as you're cool with some jank. It is not a full remake, but it's a solid upgrade for sniping fans who want a modern refresh of a gritty classic. And number 6 we have Sniper Elite, a refreshed take on Rebellion's 2012 stealth shooter, offering upgraded visuals, all the DLC, and smoother performance, but not without some leftover jank from the past. You'll still play as Carl Fairburn, a lone sniper during World War II, taking out key Nazi targets in slow-mo X-ray glory. The core gameplay loop holds up: sneak, line up the perfect shot, and let that bullet rip through bone. The remastered graphics add dynamic lighting, improved effects, and better draw distances, though some textures and models still look crusty. It's not a full overhaul, more like a decent visual spitshine. You'll notice missions are short, between 15 to 20 minutes, and have sandbox vibes, letting you approach objectives however you want. Sound design is still clutch. You'll wait for background artillery or explosions to mask your shots, which adds legit tension and strategy to every encounter. It's one of the game's best features, and it still hits. All DLC is here, which means more missions and gear to mess around with. Kill Tally mode is a blast if you're into holding out against waves. The multiplayer, it is fun, but netcode issues and laggy lobbies drag it down. Controls remain stiff and outdated, and yes, crashes still happen from time to time. But if you can live with a few hiccups, you're in for a good time. The bottom line is that it is not perfect, but it's a solid remaster. If you love the original, or just want some classic sniper action, this one still got a clean shot. Haha! And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is pure stealth sniping chaos in the best way. Whether you're popping Nazi skulls in glorious X-ray slow-mo, or crawling through grass for that perfect silent shot, this series delivers the goods. It runs great on Steam Deck, looks sharp, and offers satisfying gameplay with just enough camp to keep things fun. Sure, the AI isn't always the sharpest, but if you love tactical takedowns and gory justice, this bundle's a no-brainer. For $14, it's an absolute steal. Sniper Elite fans, eat your hearts out. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider unlocking early access to videos or buying a channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.